All right. 3 statue unboxings in a day. I think that matches my personal best. But this will fall a little short because the last time I did 3 statue unboxings in a day, they were for massive 1/4 scale and 1/5 scale statues, right? But this is really cool because I'm buying the same statues in different versions. So this is Iron Studios Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donatello BDS Art Scale 110 statue. This is the regular edition, and if you guys are just seeing this video for the first time, it's because I purchased the comic book edition, and the colors to me for my display behind me was a little more dull. I wanted something more bright. Mind you, the comic book editions are amazing. I'm keeping them. I'm going to have them displayed somewhere else. But for the display, I just wanted brighter statues. So, I mean, first world problems, right? But without further ado, I'm going to open up Donatello. I had just opened up Michelangelo and Raphael today. You can check those videos on my YouTube. I'm just unboxing, assembling, and comparing them to the comic book edition, so you guys can make a better, well-informed choice. It's a little tough right now because most of these are sold out. They were pre-ordered for almost over a year ago, and for the comic book editions, they only made 100 of those, so extremely rare, extremely exclusive. You can only buy those at official Iron Studios retail stores. This one I bought, the comic book edition that I bought was directly from ironstudios.com. And yeah, don't want to jinx it, but when they shipped it, FedEx never charged me duties and taxes on it. It's been over a week. I've heard stories that FedEx would probably send you a bill in a week or two, so fingers crossed that I don't get that bill. But yes, unfortunately with these ones I did get a bill. I paid it at the door to UPS. These ones came from the US. I've had others. The Michelangelo come from Australia, and Leonardo came from the US, I think. I'm not sure. I'm getting confused with all the stuff that I've been buying. But yes, this is the art box for Donatello. Everything is in purple. For the comic book editions, it's very kind of grayed out, and everything I believe is red because all their bandanas in the comic book edition are all red. And all the skin tones are all the same color, which kind of made it a little bit boring looking. I don't know if that's a right word, because they're not boring at all, but in my display behind me with all these colors popping, besides the Star Wars, they're all very brownish because desert-like. It looked a little out of place. So I had to get these regular ones to put in the display. All right, so opening this thing up. This is a little different for me, actually, just looking at this. The tape on this is actually clear, not yellowed, like all the other tape, which I have on the floor here. You can see that. That's pretty yellow, right? Compared to this. I've never seen tape this bright. I don't know if it's been retaped because there's kind of a gap there. But we'll see once we open this thing up. Usually I can tell if stuff has been repacked. All right. That's the wrong side. This is the right side up. The Iron Studios logo facing upwards. Clear tape. All right, let's open this thing up. Nope, doesn't look repacked. Looks all original, unscathed. Everything looks good here. Got a little bit of protection there. Got the base here. And if I remember correctly, on Donatello's base, there's some ninja stars hidden somewhere that you can like peg in. All right. So this is the base here. This one looks more similar to the comic book edition. No, No, it doesn't. I'm just, because I see more of this than I do brick, so it's more gray. But once I compare them side by side, I know that it'll look completely different. All right. That's the base there. Really nice, and also has like the wet, if you looked at my Michelangelo one, I was actually surprised that there was like these wet leaky pipes that they did there, which makes sense for sewers that's kind of like getting dilapidated and, you know, aged over time, and there's some leaking there, which is nice. Didn't really see that much with Leo's. And here, something pegs there. I wonder if that's where the valve goes. I don't remember. That's the base there, Donatello. Really, really cool. Did I miss it on one of these? Oh, here. So these are where the Ninja Stars are going to peg in. Before, when I unboxed the comic edition ones originally, I just thought they were just slash marks from Shredder or something. But later on, I found a bunch of hidden Ninja Stars, which I'm going to show you guys in a bit. But yeah, that's the base there. I'm going to put that off to the side. Here is Donatello's bow staff. I bet you the grip is purple, just like all the other weapons on the regular edition Ninja Turtles. They match the color of their bandanas. I'm right. This one actually looks more straight. The one that I got for the comic book edition was a little bit warped. But that is it right there. Very cool. Put that there. And then get Donatello out before I grab those Ninja Stars, which are hidden underneath this. Ooh, I like Donatello's green color. It's a very smart looking green color. Wow. Really like how that color pops on him. I like that smirk on him. He knows that he's a little smarter than everybody else. So tactical. He'll know exactly what to do with that big old brain. Yeah, he looks great. Really like the color. Again, the wraps, not so much of a fan of. I like the wraps on the comic book edition more. And again, here, the black is very, very strong, I guess is the word, versus the comic book edition is more subtle. All right, so I'll put him off to the side here. My bow staff. That's all wrapped there. Put you, don't roll off the table, please. And then, yes, they put the Ninja Stars here. Like, you would just never know, right? You'd have to, like, dig this out. Watch it not even be in there. To dig that out. Oh, no, they're there. And there's the Ninja Stars there. And, of course, they're jammed in there. Ninja Stars. All right. Since we're already on the table here, we're going to just do the assembly right here. Leave this, he faces this way, like so. We're going to take the Ninja Stars here. They're all the same, and they just peg into there. Oh, that's the peg there. Maybe I'll peg this one. Man, do I know what I'm doing? That. And like that. And that's how those Ninja Stars go. This one kind of has like a dull point right there. Not sure if that's supposed to go on the bottom, because that's what... No, maybe because I used the wrong peg. It's supposed to go like that. And I wonder if it goes down here because it has to clear the base. Yes, it does go there. Oh, so no, they all kind of have like a little broken thing. They're all the same, right? They're all the same. Just depends on how you want to peg them in. Like you can go upwards. Maybe that broken part's supposed to be up in the pipe. I'll have to check my other one for that. But now this one doesn't want to peg in there. Try this one. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. And this one. Like that. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as they fit in there and it looks good. And then we're going to peg in Donatello here. Am I doing this right? There we go. Pegs it nice. And then the bow staff, you can slide it from underneath or over top. It's very loose on this one, wow. So you just kind of have to let it sit. If you move them a little, it might just fall out. Jeez, it was definitely tighter on my comic book edition one. But yeah, that's how it goes. I guess I could lower it slightly. And that looks really good. I really like this Dante. Oh, just fell again. Well, I might have to maybe add a little bit of tape just so it doesn't, or maybe try putting it in the other way. Flip it around. Ooh, that seems, nope, it's the same. It's just gonna fall right out. If I twist it and you'll find a groove somehow, it's just too loose. That's unfortunate. I could just probably take a piece of tissue paper and stuff it right there and it just gives it a little bit of, hold. Yeah. But anyways, without this falling off, I'm just going to give you a little turnaround on this. I really like the wetness on the pipes. Leo doesn't have it as much as Donatello and Michelangelo. I'm going to look back here. And even Raph's doesn't have any leaky pipes. So maybe it's the ones with the sewage that's coming out of them. They're flowing better, so there's no leaks, whereas these ones, they have no sewage flowing through them, that the leaks are worse. That, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head and just talking out loud. But this guy looks really, really good. I like the base. The back is really, really detailed. No wheel or valve for his base, I don't believe. He gets ninja stars to plug in, which is nice. I'm trying to see down there, Donatello's on the floor. I don't see any wheel on his, and there wasn't one in the box, even though there's a bunch of circles in the box. But yeah, you think maybe one would go here, but it's missing. This part looks like something could peg into it, but I don't think it would be a valve right on the corner, or it's just a missing chunk, who knows. But yeah, that is the Donatello regular version with his purple bandana, looking really good. He has a lot less marks, turtle marks, birthmarks, spots on him than the other guys. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab Donatello there, comic edition, off the floor, and we're gonna do some side-by-side comparisons. All right, so I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, have them side by side. Right on the left here we have comic book edition Donatello. I was about to say Raphael because of the red bandana. And on the right here we have the regular edition purple bandana Donatello. And you can see the skin tone's completely different. The wraps are a different color. There, more yellow, more of a grayish green, more dull. And obviously the bases here got more a copper kind of rusty look versus a more grayish dull look with more metallics versus the rusty, right? And then that's the front there. And then you can see that's more subtle with the markings on the underbelly on the shell. And I got the bow staff to stick a little better. So what I did was I took a little piece of this black foam here that comes with it. I ripped a little piece, put it inside the hand, and as I kind of held it with my finger at the bottom, I pushed the bow staff in, so it gives it some hold. So you can see it's not falling out. This one was way stiffer. Like you can see, like it's easy to insert, but once it's in, it's in. You actually have to like hold them pretty good and pull out the staff on this edition. So whoever drilled this one out drilled it a little bit too big, I would say. All right, and go into the back here. Obvious differences, more gray, more metallic, more rusty, and more warm with the red brick. Leaky pipes here, leaky, no leaks here. Guess, I don't know. It has the same amount of holes. I don't know why it's not leaking. But yeah, that is the front and the back. We're going to turn these guys to the side. Oh, you can kind of see here how this bow staff's a little bit more bent and this one's way more straight. If I just do some angles like that, you can probably see it. All right, so we'll turn these guys sideways. He's about to touch his own butt. And I have to say, I really like Donatello's pose. I like how he's nice and low. He's getting ready to pounce and attack. I think it's one of the better poses on all the Ninja Turtles here. Mikey's is probably the least favorite of mine. Raph's is pretty cool, but I really like Donatello. He's nice and low, and he really wants to get in the action. All right, so this is a side shot here. You can see a lot more detail with the silver and more of like the black wash here in all the vents. This is kind of more subdued, I guess. Some wetness in the pipes here, This one, they did more oxidation. This one's kind of like moldy with wetness. So I guess because it's so dry, it oxidized over time. And this one, they're still wet, so everything's kind of corroding. And so maybe that one's newer, but broken at the same time. Who knows? You can see the ninja stars here. And it says it. Oh, I pegged those ones in properly back then. Jeez. This one I had a hard time figuring out how to do it. Go figure. Yeah, and that's one of the sides there. And then this is the other side. Again, same thing with the vents. Much more detail, more pronounced. A lot warmer, redder, and grayer, duller. So, yeah, that is my comparison side by side. You can see, obviously, a different color in the shells and the skin tone. This Donatello has less dots as well. A couple of more dots here than he does here. Same beauty mark dot. Maybe this was the same artist who did this one, because they look very similar. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A little dot on his thing. I'm sure they have like some sort of spreadsheet where the dots have to go. They just can't randomly put them. But on Leo and Raph, the dots are just like wherever they wanted to put them. But this one, maybe it was the same artist. Who knows? Ooh, he has 3 on his butt there. none on his butt here. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Maybe they were kind of on the same wavelength when they were painting this, different artists or the same artist. But yeah, that's it for now. That is the regular edition Donatello versus the comic book edition Donatello. These are limited to 100 worldwide. These ones I have no idea. They probably made thousands of these. But obviously I got this for the colors to be in the display. I'll show you a shot of all of them together in a later video. I'm going to now take all the comic book editions, put them on one side of the table, and all the regular editions, put them on the other side of the table, and we're going to compare them all as a group side by side, and we can see how different they are, but similar at the same time. But let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and I will catch you guys very soon, because I'm about to do the video of all of them together. All right, so catch you guys in the next one. Peace.